Oh, baby, we're back. It's good to be here. It is good to be here. Hope y'all are doing well, having a great, well, I guess you could be watching this at any point, day of the week for you, whatever day that is, brother. Anyways, is pineapple something that belongs on pizza? That's a discussion for today. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with a friend, dude. Let's get as many people on as we can. I want to build a fun community. Is that the right word? Fun little gathering for people to talk about this, that, or whatever. So let's start off with this. I have pineapple on my pizza like every week or every other week. So I have pineapple on my pizza all the time, is basically what I'm saying. So, and I've never been one to understand why people hate it so much, because I think pineapples are sick, you know, dude. They're good fruit, you know what I mean? Solid fruit. Anyways, so I feel like I'm a very biased on this topic. I'm very biased. So, but where I wanted to start today, chat. Oh, there it is, chat. You're not chat. Is I looked up the word belong. Okay, I looked up the word belong on Webster Dictionary. And if you use any other dictionary, I think you're doing it wrong personally, and if you ask me, and if it's personal. So that's where I stand on that. Maybe we'll do a video on that. But anyways, the definition of belong in Webster Dictionary says to be suitable, appropriate, or advantageous. Another meaning also says to be in a proper situation. Suitable. I mean, here's an interesting one I could throw at you as well. I didn't like tomatoes at all. Okay? Then I had it on a hamburger. Well, let's not say that. I had it on a hamburger many times, but I didn't like it for a while. But then I was like, okay, dude, let's give it a shot. I had it, and now I always have a tomato on my hamburger. I love it. For me, it's about the combo. All the flavors coming together. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, syrup and waffles, dude. You're not just going to have syrup. You got to have it with the waffles. So I don't eat tomatoes by themselves, but with a hamburger, I love it. I always want it there. You know what I mean? So we got that with suitable, appropriate. I mean, people could say, yeah, not really appropriate. Tomatoes not really appropriate with the hamburger, dude. It's meat. Like, come on, what are we talking about? So I think I might be just saying the same thing over and over again, but according to this definition, I mean, let's go with the last word here too, advantageous. I mean, pineapple just brings that, should we really go juiciness? I mean, I feel like you could say that for every fruit, but it brings that little spike in the flavor. Should we go with that word? Let's go with spike, dude. I like spike. Why do I have to keep adjusting my hat? It's like uncomfortable or something. I don't know. I think I just didn't have it in the right spot. But then the last definition there is to be in a proper situation. I mean, what's wrong about that situation? It's not proper to have pineapples. What? Okay. What? Like, proper situation. Are we saying like if you don't have mac, then you can't have cheese? You know what I mean? You don't have jelly. You don't have what's the other one? Peanut butter? Oh, peanut butter and jelly. I said it wrong, but you know what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't know. I don't understand the argument here. And I mean, sure, like, am I gonna go pepperoni or maybe more of like a meat lover's choice about every time? Yeah. I mean, for me, I'm kind of lame. I like to just go pepperoni, but maybe I should have this argument at some other point as well. Dang, dude, we just have all these topics coming up. I don't understand the cheese. Just cheese. I feel like you got to have a little bit more there. You got to be a little creative, You got to be a little creative, It's what you're eating, man. Why not enjoy it? So there's that. Maybe I'll talk about that at some point, but it's interesting to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? So I think the word belong is, I feel like that's how people always phrase it. It's like pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, but I think you got to define belong first, how you see that, and then go from there. So I think pineapple can belong on pizza. Does it belong on it every time? I don't think so. I think it depends on what you're feeling, man. I mean, like, who says I gotta have, you know, well, let's think of some. Who says I gotta have salsa every time I have chips? I could just have the chips, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to. But saying pineapple 100% does not belong on pizza, I think that's a little bit of a stretch. I think you're being a little stubborn, to be honest. I think you're sticking to an opinion that's, I think, doesn't have any flavor to it. Oh, kind of like that combo because, you know, we're talking about food. Anyways, holy T-Mac, sometimes you say some things. Let's move on. So, belong, okay? Maybe I'm trying to just think of the other side. Maybe you grew up like with someone pounding on your door telling you pineapple is the worst thing ever. It should not be on pizza at all. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. You know, maybe it was kind of ingrained to you growing up. Okay. But like, you never gave it a try? Like, I mean, I can't really think of anything in particular when it comes to like food that I was told like don't eat that or whatever, you know. So I don't know. I guess I've never thought about that deeply, but it's like you never gave it a go. You know, I feel like if you don't give it a go or you only do it once, like it's kind of tough. You got to have that combo. I mean, for me, super classic, right? The Domino's pineapple pizza, dude. I think at times, like, I prefer that over their pepperoni. I'm just saying, I don't know what it is, but like, just the combo flavors. Maybe here's another thing I'm thinking about too. Maybe you've had too much pineapple on your pizza, or the slices are too big. That could be the case, man. That could be the case. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying. You know. So, what does that even mean? I hope you understand. So, because I had pineapple pizza actually last weekend, and it was the pineapple slices were way too big, bro. Way too big. So, I think the size of the pineapple matters. Okay, how much there is matters, and I think, right? It's the company, it's the team, right? What kind of sauce we got? How's the dough? What kind of meat we got on the? You know, it's how well is it cooked? I think the combo of everything needs to come together for the pineapple to be good. So, I mean, I don't know if I've had better pineapple pizza than the one Domino's have. So maybe that's where you got to start if you're a pineapple hater, whatever you want to say, dude. Your funeral, right? Isn't that how the saying goes? Man, I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. But I think it all comes down to, once again, how you define belong. Because belong is not saying has to, right? You know, Nutella doesn't have to be on pretzels, but would I have Nutella on my pretzels about every time? Sure. Okay, that's different argument, different topic. Why did I say that? I'm derailing the point here, but you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be, because you could have M&Ms with pretzels, right? I'm starting to think of so many topics we can have moving forward here, but I think going back to it once again, how do you define belong? What is your meaning of that? And once again, not every time. I don't want pineapple on my pizza every time, but does pineapple belong on pizza? I think yes. I think that's what we're coming to. It does belong on pizza. It's not a sin. It's not a crime. But you don't have to do it, dude. Like, do whatever you want. You don't have to have pineapple. Okay, actually, random side note, I've had some cheese pizza before, and it was unbelievable. I just have to say that. See, even me, coming as maybe a little bit of a cheese hater, right? I experimented with a cheese pizza, and it was really good. So I changed my mind. So don't be stubborn. Try it. You know, give it a go. See what happens. I think I just got an ad on my Webster dictionary, so it kind of distracted me for a second. Anyways, I think we've proven the point enough. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Even if I'm completely wrong, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, let me know. And once again, yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you. It's so many topics to come. You like the video, and yeah, share the channel. Let someone know about it. Send this to somebody that you've talked about this before. See, there you go. So yeah, anyways, love to have a chat about this in the comments with y'all. But once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man, and keep your eyes open. We're looking to get a lot of videos out here, so no plans of stopping. And well, we just started, obviously, but yeah, looking to keep things rolling. Want to get a lot of videos out for y'all because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So because this is tmactalks. Man, I'm all over the place sometimes. Anyways, all right, appreciate y'all. Let's end the video now, and we'll see you here soon.